Meanwhile, child. All right, welcome to Billionaire Baby Celebrity Tarot. I am your psychic bestie, bringing you all of the hottest, all right, celebrity tea you will find anywheres. And so, trying to multitask. If you are new here, definitely make sure that you lock in and subscribe, okay? Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, here. And definitely like the video. All right. It helps to promote our amazing psychic celebrity readings. And then, best friend, when you're done with that, meet us over in VIP Patreon. All right. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending celebrity topics that everyone wants the psychic tea on. All right. So you go over there. There is a tier that says celebrity, but I am here to promote the all access tier, which gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube channels. That way, on all of my YouTube channels. In addition to all the psychic readings that I post exclusively in VIP, which means they are not released on YouTube. All right. Also, VIP is the only place where you get access to my psychic prediction receipts. All right. So I am a psychic medium. I make psychic predictions through psychic readings. When they come to pass, I post the psychic repeat. I post the psychic receipts in VIP. All right. All right. That being said, let's get to it. Thank you to everyone for all of your prayers and well wishes during this challenging time for me. Here, I really appreciate all of your patience while I have been getting caught up, especially in VIP. All right, we've made excellent progress there. The first round of VIP readings has went out. We just had an amazing reading on Taylor Swift, the Taylor Swift Blake Lively extortion saga. We did part one. We're going back for part two because, baby, it was a lot. Okay. It was a lot. So, definitely make sure you meet us over in VIP and take advantage. Um, get your fingers on that reading because that was all tea. Shocking. Okay. Shocking. Sometimes you get in these things and you don't, you know, what you go see. But I was a little shocked. I'm like, is that your best friend? Okay. Here. So that being said, all right, Justin Bieber, Scooter Braun is making the news. All right, here. News is going around, rumors are going around that allegedly Justin Bieber is broke or millions of dollars in debt. All right. Now community notes on Twitter was like, no such thing. You know, he sold his catalog for 200 milli. So he got a little bit of change to spread around. But then, other people will counter receipts and they're like, he's been singing since he was a little boy. Damn near $1 billion in sales, okay? To sell his catalog for 200 million, it's like, okay. Like, seems like it would be a little bit worth a little bit more than that, or a little bit more negotiation power. All right, so we're gonna look at the energy surrounding him. Of course, there have been a lot of people still alarmed at some of the posts that he is making on social media. All right, so I want to look at the energy surrounding him right now. Well, that came out fast. Okay, we got toxic. Okay, too many. This is giving. I keep getting that MK Ultra, baby. Energy. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages and eye drug use. That's unfortunate. All right. That's unfortunate. Bottom of the deck, they will play victim once they know they are losing. I literally just heard loud as day, you are your own worst enemy. Okay. Now, of course, we do have that Diddy trial going on. He has come out and said, listen, there are real victims of Diddy, and I ain't one of them. All right. Um, So people are wanting to know, like, well, what's really going on? Because it seems like the Diddy trial was triggering because a lot of the, concerning posts and behavior and all that started right around when all this got exposed by Cassie. All right, here. We got a return to sender backfired on them. All right, here, and altering your values and morals on making life decisions. Okay, so a lot of heavy energy. Okay, they constantly convince people that they are this and they are that. All right, seems like a lot of projection. All right, here going on. Um, all right, so let's look at this toxic. Don't overindulge in alcoholic beverages or drug use. And that's what a lot of people have been saying, like, oh, he's spiraling, oh, he's crashing out. Well, it's, or it's apparent that he's under some type of influence here. Yeah, he's got to stop. 10 of Wands, that's very, very heavy. Okay. It's definitely I got a really sick feeling in the pit of my stomach, especially since it's clarified by alcoholic. I can't even talk now, right? That may be resonating energy. Alcoholic beverages and drug use and 10 of Wands. So it won't end well. If he doesn't get help, this won't end well. And that's something we do not want to see. Okay. Um, and maybe even over just a lot of things and then combining a lot of things to where between the out, why they say you don't mix this and don't mix that. This gives me the impression that there's a lot of mixing going on. And when you do this type of mixing perpetually and consistently, there's kind of only one outcome. All right. So they will play victim once they know that they are losing. Okay. Here. So that's very, very concerning to me with Justin Bieber. All right, 7 of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely giving the accountability factor. All right, and people saying, "Hey, we're worried." Hey, it kind of looks like this and that, and then him saying, "Oh, it's not this and that. You don't know what you're talking about." When behind the scenes, it's a very dire, situation, him lashing out, the paparazzi and all of that definitely can exacerbate the situation. But I almost feel like it's a deflection, okay, from, like, my guy, you need some help, okay? You need some help, okay? And not only some help, but the right kind of help. I don't know if that is possible considering his status here, because you know you can't go where everybody else went. You need somebody that's kind of out of the matrix if you're going to get somebody that is really trying to help you. And I don't know if he's allowed to do that. Okay, if that makes sense. It's kind of like when you're part of an organization, they have their own doctors, their own handlers. You can do this, but you can't go there. uh, you know And that may be because that's what I'm channeling. Okay. So I don't know, but I feel like if he is going to get any help, it has to be outside of the system, the matrix, so to speak. All right. We got a return to sender backfired on them. So this could have been, he could have lashed out. He could have did something petty. All right. Here. And it's backfiring on him in the worst way. All right, doing something petty. And then, and a lot, this back and forth between him, Hailey, Selena, and Benny. All right, here, maybe doing something petty. And then Selena posts something. And then, he sees it. And, now he's spiraling, so to speak. It could be that. Let's see. Return to sender backfired on them. Exactly what I had said. 3 of Swords. And it could be in his own relationship here. Yep. Moon card and the wheel. Something happened that changed everything. All right. He was recently out partying it up with a bunch of strippers, and I was very, very confused. Aren't you married with a new baby? What's going on here? Okay, what is going on here? You can say it's rock star or whatever. You know, he's been at Coachella and other type of things, but again, the strippers had me real, real confused. All right, so if there was an argument or if he was trying to be, whatever happened, something backfired. All right. And once this got exposed, okay, it looks like something changed forever. What is this? Let me clarify. This moon card, this wheel of fortune. You see how that came out just like really crazy looking. Okay. Scorned love, an old fling of your current recent ex partner still feels deep pain, rejection, or betrayal. Again, it's giving we can play at this game, two can play at this game, you can play, but when I play back, okay? They say men play a lot of games, but then when a woman does something, you can't handle it. All right. And the spying, they secretly keep tabs on your every move. So it looks like there's a lot of mistrust, all right, in the relationship, some breakdown there in his personal relationship. Where was I at? All right, something that changed. So this could be exposed with the moon and the wheel. Okay, this could be coming out. All right, here some type of third party energy with the three of swords and the scorn love. Something about an ex spinning the block. All right, and it being exposed with this tabs. All right. Now we also have altering your values and morals, making life decisions. All right, which if you're under the influence and drugs, that tends to happen because you're not in your right mind, so to speak. Right? We got the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's that money energy. All right, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest energy in the deck. Okay, here and the Empress, and so if we have altering your values and morals on making life decisions, okay, here this could be Hailey influencing, okay, um, him, and maybe he feels some type. Justin feels some type of way, like, oh, since I met her, my money been funny. All right, okay, some kind of projection here. Let's clarify. Hating on your creative ideas. Yeah. All right. And I saw something earlier. There was a clarification saying uh stalking, stealing your ideas and pretending that they invented them, right? So there's something here where he okay, I love you. See you later. Be careful and check in, please. So there is something here where he may feel, or may feel that Haley is the part of the blame as far as some stagnancy, okay, in his career. Yeah, clarified by the Ten of Swords, right? Everything kind of went downhill once we got together. Right? Maybe he was asking for advice. He was turning down a lot of things that he maybe after the fact he feels like he should have taken advantage of, and he's kind of blaming her, for that. All right. Was it really her, or was it, um, those really weren't good deals and offers, and you weren't in the mind space to see that? All right, here. Now, so right now, okay, it doesn't look favorable. All right, here, he's got to get healthy, he's got to get clean, he's got to get well. Let's look at the financial situation again. The rumors are that he is going broke. All right, here. So what is the financial status? Okay. Give me the energy around what's really going on. It's a nightmare. It's really bad off. Okay. Here, suffering, darkness, persecution. All right. A lot of personal demons. Clarify. All right. What is this financial status? That's too many. Yeah. So marriage and some money. That's what he feels like. Okay, that the marriage is the reason that he is going broke. All right, here. Maybe feel, yeah, she emptied out all of my money. I had a lot of money. Then she took the money, according to Hailey, all right here, and she threw it away on reckless stuff. So, money, poor money management. Okay, here, feeling like since he's gotten married, he's basically went broke. All right, and blaming her for it. All right, yeah, ever since we got together, here with this courtship, I had it. Now I don't got it. All right. Um, what else? Give me some more energy. What's that? Yeah, robbing him blind is intuitively what I'm hearing. Okay. Maybe even if he gave her access, if he gave Hailey access to his accounts, right? And again, if he's going through, if he's spiraling, um, binging or drug binge, whatever, he's not in his right mind. You come into a marriage, you're like, hey, yeah, joint accounts and all of this. Meanwhile, you're allegedly, apparently, um, doing drugs and all of that, not really paying attention. And I heard it's stashed somewhere. So somebody might have some money stashed somewhere. Yep, my baby, mama and baby. Okay, here, sweetheart and the baby. You may feel robbing him blinded. All right, constantly blinded by love. All right, here. And something about a grave. I always get the insurance policy energy. Okay, here. So I don't know who the will, what his will is, the estate and all of that stuff. Okay, but it always gives cash grab here. All right. Bottom of the deck, we do have homeless. All right, so something is definitely coming to a head. Or I'm hearing like this and okay, like won't be satisfied until we're homeless. Okay, give me one more. House and home. When you say somebody's eating you out of house and home, so to speak, overloaded. All right, she keeps telling him everything is going to be okay. Meanwhile, he feels, the bills, everything is piling up. Okay, hear it again. The marriage. All right. Feeling like that. All right. Looking back. That's what he's saying. What is this homeless? That's too many. Loyal to a fault. All right. Fidelity and letter. There's an enemy here. Again, I feel like this is uh yeah, I couldn't even get it. Last will and testament. We got the widow, okay? And money, loss, payouts, all right? And this marriage and judge, all right? I don't know if she has guardian. I mean, the wife has the last say and all that, but baby is giving I care a lot. Okay, here. It always gives I care a lot. If you've ever seen that movie, okay, here. What's this okay energy? And meanwhile, she's pretending everything's okay or telling him everything's gonna be okay. And yeah, here's the marriage. This fell on the marriage. All right. Hook, line, and sinker, and the loss. And he's saying she is trying to party and keep up with the Joneses. All right. So maybe he feels like he was very much, his money was in a good place. He's, fiscally responsible or was fiscally responsible before he got married, okay, is the energy. And he feels like she was just throwing money away, trying to keep up. And he feels like, a lot of his losses that he suffered was trying to make her happy. I need this, I want this, I want to go here and there. And him, just letting her have her way. And he's saying he lost a lot of money because of that, right? Ever since I met you. That's what he's saying. Ever since he met her, and that's unfortunate. All right. So the money situation, there is some truth. Allegedly, apparently, I gotta say, what's this overload? All right, there is some truth behind that. All right, that the money is funny. Okay, here, merit making. All right, trying to, trying to do the right thing is what I'm hearing. All right, here, wanting to honor her, but yeah, it's a disaster. All right. Here, coaching, all right, taking her advice, all right, here was a mistake. All right, putting the marriage before work, possibly. All right, the fighting and all of that stuff. All right, here, and arguing over money affected too. He may have felt like, you know, she was a blockage in a lot of his relationships or maybe even business relationships. What's this overload? Okay, journey, security, and misfortune. Yeah, maybe buying a lot of cars and a lot of things. There's judge. I keep seeing this judge is here. All right, and this money. I do feel like there's an energy of somebody going behind his back. California is making those laws with a guardianship, and if you can have somebody committed and giving them control, I do feel like somebody's trying to go behind his back and gain control or get control over whatever little bit he has left. Okay, here is very much what this is giving. Um, Unfortunately, now give me Scooter Braun, okay? Because several people were saying because of Scooter Braun, he recently started. Justin recently started blocking a lot of people and following a lot of people. Some people are saying Scooter ran off with his money. We got widower and sweetheart. Again, there's something about getting paid when somebody dies. All right. Here, I would look over every fucking contract and read the fine print because there is some fine print where it's very much giving. I ain't even gonna hold you. Allegedly, apparently, of several people standing in line to get paid when something happened to this boy, and so it very much well be that the drugs and the alcohol are exacerbated because here um you're worth more when you're not here. Okay. Um, Now it says Scooter Braun. Maybe okay, I don't know if she's the reason, okay, that they're not uh dealing here. Clarify this widower and sweetheart and the separation of their relationship. Damn, maybe see, there's the death card again. The death card, this is the widower and the sweetheart. Baby, okay, is given what is given. All right, like run, baby, run for your life. Maybe Scooter tried to tell him. All right, that could have been a reason why they fell out. He like, yo, I don't know. Here, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, bad for business. Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, bad for business. She's holding you back. Strength card, Nine of Wands. She's, exasperating. It's like the energy of somebody triggering your trauma. Okay, here. So I'm asking about the relationship between Justin and Scooter. Okay. Um, okay. Give me the okay. Now why all them cards just fall down there? Oh my gosh. Oh. Scooter. Who is Scooter to Justin? Because I'm trying to figure out. I don't need nobody cloaking their energy. Who is Scooter to Justin? Who is Scooter's relationship to Justin? Stop. Pride. Indulgence. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, so far, okay, it looks like Scooter has been trying to help him. All right, here. Stop the drugging, the drinking, all of that. All right. Maybe he cut. Sometimes when you tell people the truth, they cut you off. Okay, here. Sometimes you become the enemy when you're trying to help somebody that doesn't see that they're in danger. I'm getting too many, and every time I pull on his energy, fatality. Okay, that's what it's always given. Fatality. I care a lot and collecting some insurance money. No tea, no shade for the longest time. All right. So maybe he got cut off because he was trying to tell him, warn him, bottom of the deck. I'm trying to help you win. I don't know. Here, triumph and evidence. All right, and you're being used. Okay, and there again, there's this third party energy. Okay, so it may very well be that he was calling out something, he was seeing something, I got third party 3 times. So somebody cheating, something like that, okay? Or somebody doesn't have your best interest, somebody's going behind your back, you're being used, okay? It's something that Scooter had been saying. Maybe he brought attention or evidence to Justin, all right, about some third party or some cheating or something like that. This would not be the first time. All right. I've done plenty of readings that always comes up. Okay, whatever. And again, withdrawal. Look, and told him to get some help, get in some rehab. We have withdrawal memories, and we got the death card. So, for all intents and purposes, it very much looks like Scooter has been trying to tell him, like, listen, all right, you're surrounded by a bunch of people that don't mean you no good, sleeping with the enemy type of vibes. All right, if you don't get it together, this is where you're going to end up. You know what I mean? Like, please save yourself. Help me help you. Help me save you. All right, and again, death card. All right, and somebody helping them to it. All right, here. So, and again, if you can't think straight when you're on drugs, okay. um so this mm, and I feel and I understand it, because you can only do so much. If somebody don't want to help themselves, ain't nothing you can do beyond that. And this is like, well, I can't stay around and watch. All right, here you be manipulated and used and taken advantage of because you are under the influence. I can't sit around and watch people hurt you knowing that they're plotting and planning and all of that, and you're surrounded by all these enablers, and I'm trying to help you, and you're making that incredibly difficult for me. All right. Here. So it gives that Scooter told him, advised him probably not to marry Hailey. Okay, here, to end things with her. And I keep getting this grave and this, unfortunately, death energy. Yeah, jealousy. What's on the bottom of the deck? Marriage. Okay, maybe even Justin said, well, you're jealous, or you're, this and you're that. But with this jealousy, it's giving somebody, she's got somebody in the background. All right. Here, he or she is something like that. Okay. So I don't think Scooter trusted, and maybe he tried to tell him before that he married him, like, this is not a good decision. This isn't a good, nothing. Okay. Here, and yeah, he just sees this ending very, very badly. Okay. As soon as I see this officer in this misfortune, I keep getting an ambulance or an ambulance call. I just heard Michael Jackson, so kind of like everybody was minding their business, and then we get Michael Jack. Okay, kind of like, okay, we rebuke it, but okay, it's very, very serious. Okay, here, there's a window of opportunity. Again, hook, line, and sinker. This is abuse, anger, abuse of power, abuse of money. Yeah, again, here's abuse, here's the money, baby. Here is the death card. Okay, the enemy. All right, here. He may have even said somebody's trying to get an injunction. Again, in falseness, here. Somebody being sick in the head. Okay, here. And a widow. There's black widow energy all around this. Okay. Um, And again, maybe he got fired because he was trying to tell the truth. He's trying to help him. All right. But so I always get this little witchcraft energy around Justin. Any ill intent? Has Scooter done anything negative towards Justin? Sent any negative energy towards him whatsoever? And then I'm going to close it. All right, here. Possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes. It looks like he's trying to help him. Jesus Christ. Blocked heart chakra issues, affection, beauty, empathetic. All right. He's been trying to get out to him, okay? To help him accomplish his dreams. And I said that someone is doing black magic and work on you. And you know who they besties with, child. All right. Envious of your career and the money that you make. All right. Somebody is bad news. He knows it. Try to warn them. All right. Unexplained freak accident. He needs to get, okay. Somebody is plotting, planning, and strategizing Justin Bieber's demise. And I don't know how many times I have to say it. And, I can say it. And you can go and post little subs in your story or on your little Instagram, Justin. Okay. My job is to say it, what thus say it, whether you listen or not, whether you can, because I don't think you can hear anybody if you're under the influence. But you are in danger, sir. Okay. All right. All right. So that's what I have. Leave your comments down below. Definitely meet us over in VIP Patreon. Again, we've got that Taylor Swift versus Blake Lively being absolutely obsessed, okay, with destroying her. Period. All right. I don't know if she can accomplish that because Taylor got the Swifties, but baby is looking a little bit crazy up in there. So definitely meet us over in VIP, Celebrity VIP, all access. Okay, tier gets you access to everything. You miss nothing. All right, here. Just made some world predictions. I will see you over there. And Justin, baby, we are praying for you to shake back. All right? Get away from that door, sir.